Hello guys, today's video will be about post-processing in Unity, and I'll give you some of my favorite quick tips and tricks for quick results. And in order to have some purpose while doing this and learning these techniques, I will create something that I love enjoying, and this is sunset. We have here something like end of the day, late afternoon, but I will create this nice cozy purplish sunset. Of course, I have a reference for it, which I'm trying to follow. So let's start doing this together. One of the first steps of 3D artist is to find a reference. I chose this one. It's a matter of personal taste. And I'll jump into Unity. Firstly, I need to find who and what is responsible for these effects here. The first one is the post-processing volume, and in order to find it, I'll go to the hierarchy and type volume. This is a typical name, something and volume in a scene that someone else could build it. I'll go for this one. This one I'll explain maybe in another video. And this object is responsible for the whole effect. If you turn it on and off, you can see it. How is this working? Here you can add overrides to it, which we're going to do next. And this will be our first steps in order to achieve our result. I will add another override, a new one, here with this button, and I will add the split toning. If you're familiar with Photoshop and these products, you can make a corresponding association using the split toning. In this case, I will turn on the shadows, and I will go and shift this into a bit dark bluish, because I want to have dark bluish shadows in the scene. Something like this. You can see here the difference like this. And then I'll turn on the highlights as well. And I'll choose something bluish too, just a little bit, because this is going to contribute to my aim. We can see only by using one override how big the difference is. The next adjustment, or override as it's called in Unity, will be the shadow midtones. This guy. This is also similar to Photoshop, so if you have experience, you'll get it, how to work with it. I will turn on the shadows as well and put them a little bit to the bluish too, and increase put it to the right a little bit. This is a matter of personal taste again, and of course to your eye, and how is this corresponding with your reference. I'll turn on the midtones as well. Here, put it as well to the blue area, and shift it here a little bit. This is a matter of playing, so to say. And by turning on and off, we can see the contribution that this adjustment gave to the overall feeling. Like this. The next adjustment will be color curves. If you just type here in the menu, it comes with it. Here with the master, first I'll turn on the override, and it either can work if you drag these points up and down, or if you create a point and then there is this small arm, I would say, and you can play with it and see how powerful this could be. With the color curves, my aim is to increase a little bit the contrast in the master, and I'll go to the blue channel. Here are the channel splits, and here you have some more options to choose from, but I'll stick with some simple way. I'll go turn on the blue channel as well, and here I would like to increase the bluish in, pay attention to this area in the shadows. This was before and this is now something like this. And again, always advice from me, turn on and off the adjustment that you added and see whether you're happy with the result or not. If not, change it, delete it. You can delete it by clicking here on the dots and just remove it. And it's super easy to use. Of course, feel free to play with these settings. These are just some quick recipes, so to say, for a purplish sunset, but there is still to come. So, if you enjoyed the content so far, please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It will be much appreciated. What else? It's not proper. This is the sunlight. In order to find it, you can go and just type light, and probably it's the main light over here, which I'm going to copy and paste, and I'll create a new one. This was a test that I did. Like this. It's too strong because it is in the afternoon, and firstly I'll turn off the other one and I'll leave the new one. We need to put it down a bit so we have longer shadows like this. Pay attention to this area. Something like this. It's again a matter of taste. And then it's the intensity. We should reduce the intensity, maybe like this. Pay attention to the sand, maybe something like this. And I'll play a bit with the color as well. I'll go and pick a color from here. I've just turned off the pointer, and now I can go and pick the color from here, from my scene, and then to play a bit, maybe like this. And now we can see with these measurements, take a look how beautiful it is here. Take a look at this gradient. Maybe we should turn off the lens flare as well. This guy, or we can adjust it. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this result. By the way, if you're wondering what is this guy doing over here, you can take a look at the video in the description. It was a GLB format, free to use, and in order to see how I use it in Unity, you can check the video in the description. The next step will be, after we have adjusted post-production and the light, we need to bake the refraction probes so we have more accurate reflections in the scene. I will go and bake this one, and I'll go and bake this one as well. Alright. The overall look is achieved. I'll add some final touches. And I'll go back to the post-processing volume. And here I would like to do some adjustments to the focus as well. Firstly, I will change the tint to something purplish. Again, I can either pick it from the scene or, sorry, my marker is messing around, or I just choose it like this. Alright. And since the sun is lower and the layers of sunlight are higher, so to say, I will increase the density here to the horizon. You can watch more sunsets and find some reference to be able to see these effects as well. Or if you want to add more mystic, magic look, you can increase the sun scattering as well. But this is far away from the beginner course. And the last final touch will be the bloom. The bloom is this white, foggy, it's not the fog, but it's when you watch through the light and your eyes are getting blended, so to say. So this is the bloom, and the only option that is turned on is the intensity. So I will decrease it a bit, like this. You can change the color as well, but like this. Yeah, will be a nice touch. Something like this. Alright. Finally, let's take a walk in our sunset dusk scene. I found it really cozy. I love this mood, especially when you have it next to the water and you watch the reflections in it. And let me show you now the difference before and after. This is what we've created together. If I go to the volume and here replace with what we had in the beginning, but don't forget to change the light as well. So more or less this was the picture in the beginning, and this is the result in the end. I hope you like it and you have enjoyed the process. If you do, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye for now. If you enjoyed anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't subscribed yet, click below and join us. We have some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.